Yes, sir.
Tune in Wednesday, April 18th. The Detroit Pistons go up against the Philadelphia 76ers. It's the real deal.
Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, Clark and Steve, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, I'll tell you what, I like what I've seen from this club defensively. They're forcing a lot of turnovers with their quick hands and ability to play the passing lanes.
Well, you talk about quick hands, but I think it's the mindset of being aggressive and then obviously being active with the hands, tracing that ball so you can come up with deflection that may lead to steal.
Detroit with the ball. Here are the five Detroit has to start the second quarter. They've got Ian Mahinmi, and it's Stuckey in at the point. The dish to Gray. He feeds it to Stuckey. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Patton. Shoots the three. And good coming on the assist by Rodney Stuckey.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
It's rebounded by Gray.
Well, the shot was there for him, and he had to take it. I don't care if he didn't convert it. He's got to take that every time.
Back to Stuckey. He kicks to Gray. This is to Stuckey. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Now the pass to Patton. The feed to Gray. And Detroit again with the bucket. Bulls trail by 5. Nowitzki with the screen on Stuckey. Well, they're passing to Galloway. That drops.
Guys, listen, you know what we have to do. That from this point on, we have to run the offense through our best player. Let's set screens, let's get him free, and let's let him go.
So both teams making some changes here. Since the All-Star break, these guys have been on fire. Courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, these are your second half scoring leaders. And you look at the dude leading the league in points. Such a great player.
Yeah, he's been making his mark in a big way since the break. I mean, scoring the ball really well.
Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. The dude in their last matchup against the Magic delivered quite a performance. He ended with 31 points and flashed his range a few times in the process. This game is just the latest performance in what has been a hot streak for him. Will he bring the fire tonight, guys?
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance, Clark.
It clearly was one of those games that when we look back on his career, this game will be right there among the best ever that he's played.
Well, he was in the zone from the outset. It was just one of those games where he was feeling it. Everything was going his way, and he attacked, and that's what I like. Once he knew it was his night, he just attacked relentlessly.
Oh, with that last huddle, you could see the coach was addressing how they were going to make a tactical adjustment.
And after the coach does something like that, it's on the players now to lock in and follow the lead and execute. If they don't, then the coach will put them on the pound.
They set the pick, and it's Rose penetrating. Moniunas dishes to Snell. Rose gets a wide open look, and the Bulls another three.
Tell you what, he is so difficult to guard, especially on a shot like that one.
The Pistons have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Dinwiddie passes to Chan. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Passes it to Dinwiddie. Just 5 on the clock. Here's the dude. He's got 14. He was all alone on that one. The dude's got 16 points.
And after that last game, Clark, I'm not surprised to see him so hot. He's got it rolling right now.
Outside Rose. He dishes it to Moniunas. Here's the three, and he gets it to go. Moniunas has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
Pass to Chan. Lots of room. And Detroit again with the bucket.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
Pau Gasol's checked in for Moniunas. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Kevin, Doc Rivers was just addressing the plan with his team. He said a big part of their focus should be on to get bodies to the glass at that end of the floor and work hard for second chance points. He was also adamant that they can take advantage of this defense with the use of solid ball screens in the pick and roll game. They're not going to wait for halftime. They want those adjustments to have an impact right away. Over to you, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. Here's Snell. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
You've got to like what they've been doing down there in the low post, Clark.
I do. I love it. Their rebounding has been outstanding. So important in a tight game.
And he's made the most of his chances, hasn't he? He really needs to continue to work for those good looks.
Rose with the ball. He had 22 points in the win against Toronto. Pass to McDermott. Puts up a 3. Detroit with the rebound. They've definitely hit that groove offensively.
They sure have, guys. I mean, really aggressive. And I like that posture and mindset. Stay aggressive.
Yeah. Steve, you like groove, don't you?
I do. I love groove, Kevin, and I love the attack mode this team is in, too. I mean, they're really getting into the paint. They're getting whatever they want offensively.
Bulls trail by 5. Rebound by Monroe. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Kept alive.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Gasol setting the pick for Rose. Gasol up top. To the wing on the left. And there's a whistle. There's a foul. That's going to go on the dude.
That's the way to shoot the rock.
Nowitzki with the screen on Monroe. Butler kicks to Gasol. 6 to shoot. Butler dishes to Nowitzki. And that one's good.
Every once in a while, they show us some pretty good moves around the hoop.
46 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Dinwiddie. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
Pistons have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2. The first free throw is good. Detroit making a switch here. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
How about the job they're doing drawing contact and giving themselves opportunities for free points at the line?
My kind of basketball, Steve. No frills, straight ahead, physical play. Looking at the game Rose has been having, he has 9 points, and from long range, He's hit 1 3-pointer.
Yeah, and you'd expect by the end of this game, I'm sure the numbers are going to look even better.
First trip to the line for him here.
Well, he's been an 80% free throw shooter on the season. I mean, he's shot the ball with confidence from the stripe.
And the first one at the line is good. Detroit making a switch here. And both free throws good for Rose. There's 31 seconds left here in the second.
Question is, do they go 2 for 1 here?
Can they get a good shot in time? That's the question.
Stuckey passes to Wolf. Good on the 13-footer. And the Pistons lead by 5. Chicago's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Gasol setting the pick for Rose. The shot by Butler, nobody around. No good on the 3. Now here's Stuckey with 2 seconds left. And the layup is good. And now a 7-point Detroit lead.
Defense pretty much helpless there, stopping that layup. I think too much of a mismatch in terms of height.
And that concludes the first half. The Pistons on top, up by 7. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, I'm here with Coach Tom Thibodeau. And, Coach, what's your analysis of that first half of basketball, and how do you want to adjust during the second half?
Well, I think we stayed patient. We started doing a better job defensively, and then we got the ball moving a little bit. We got to move their defense around and get their size out of the lane and then look to attack. But I like to see us run and get some easy baskets.
Coach, thanks for the time. Gentlemen, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. And, folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of the second half in the third quarter.